So in this video, I'm just going to be giving a basic overview of Pythagoras, and we're going to look at one or two questions just to do with it. So you can see here, the theorem tells us that the square of the big side of a right-angled triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So what that means in this case is you can see this large triangle here. The area of that is going to be equal to the area of B plus the area of A in this case. So you can see it's written up here, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Some practical applications of this thing you could have, say if you had a massive tower like this, a huge antenna, and you wanted to have a support cable coming down from it, and it was 50 meters high, the antenna, and the cable had to be a distance of 40 meters from the base of that, from the base of this one. Well, then you could find out the length of that, because that'd be the missus sides used in that formula. So we'll look at a few questions to do with that. So down here, if we wanted to find, say, the length of the cable in this case, or just the length of this side, the bigger side of the triangle, we do it like so. So we'd say x squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. So we'd get x squared is equal to, so 3 squared, I'll do this quickly, is 9. And then 4 squared is 16. Then 9 plus 16 is 25. So we get x squared is equal to 25. And then what we do is we take the square root of this side, and then we take the square root of this side as well. Now, if I take the square root of this, it just gives me x. And then if I take the square root of that, it's going to give me 5. So we get x is equal to 5. And that would be the length of that side then. So another question. You can see this side, we're actually, I meant to erase this off from earlier. So you can see from this one, you're going to have the big side, you now have the big side, so you want to say that's equal to this squared plus this squared. So all you do is 10 squared, and I'll actually put the x squared plus 8 squared in this side. So x squared plus 8 squared is equal to 10 squared. So I'm going to do a little bit of change in here this time. So first comes to first, I'll just go x squared, I'll just square out these things. So we get 64 is equal to, and then 100. So what we'll do is just take that 64, move it onto this side, and you end up getting 100 minus 64. Then we get x squared is equal to 36. Take a square of both sides like we did in the last question, and we get x is equal to the square root of 36, which is equal to 6. We'll try one last question on that. So for this, we're going to be missing this larger side here. So what we're going to have this side, this time here, we're going to get 8 squared is equal to x squared plus 2 squared. So we'll square out everything else first. So we get 64 is equal to x squared plus 4. So we just move the 4 over onto this side. So you get 64 minus 4 is equal to x squared. And then I'll just flip these sides over. So I'll put the x on this side. So we'll say x squared is equal to 60. Then if we take a square root of both sides, we get x. And we'll say this time roughly equal to, because it's going to be a decimal place this time. So it is roughly equal to, sorry, I made a mistake there now, go back. X is equal to the square root of 60. And this will be roughly equal to 7.75 units, whatever your unit is, centimeters or millimeters there.